There are moments when the pacing slows down too much. Certain scenes drag on, which can take away from the overall tension. A tighter edit might have kept the suspense sharper and made the scares hit harder. But even with these issues, the movie still works well as a suspense thriller. The good moments outweigh the bad, and the film delivers enough scares and drama to keep fans interested. I Know What You Did Last Summer played a big role in bringing slasher movies back into the spotlight during the late 90s. It followed in the footsteps of other popular teen horror films, but added its own twist of suspense and mystery. The movie sparked sequels and even a modern TV adaptation, showing how its story still captures attention years later. It became a reference point for many films and shows that came after, influencing the genre and pop culture. More than just a horror film, it tapped into universal fears of secrets, guilt, and revenge, making it relatable to a wide audience. That's part of why it remains a favorite for horror fans and continues to be discovered by new generations. The mix of suspense, teen drama, and 90s nostalgia created something special. It's a movie that scares, but also makes you think, and that's why it stands the test of time. I Know What You Did Last Summer is a classic blend of suspense, teen drama, and horror that captured the spirit of 90s slasher films. Its biggest strengths lie in its tense atmosphere, mysterious stalker, and relatable characters who face the heavy weight of guilt and secrets. While some parts may feel predictable, and a few characters could have been more developed, the movie still delivers enough scares and thrills to keep you hooked from start to finish. If you're a fan of 90s horror, suspense thrillers, or just love a good mystery with a nostalgic vibe, this film is definitely worth watching. It's a perfect choice for anyone who enjoys a mix of chilling tension and emotional drama, wrapped in a classic summer setting. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the movie, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Movies Review for more honest and detailed film summaries and reviews. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Stay tuned, because here on Movies Review, we bring your favorite movies back to life, one story at a time. Have you ever wondered what happens when a dark secret from one summer comes back to haunt you? I Know What You Did Last Summer is not just another 90s slasher film. It's a chilling story that reshaped teen horror forever. This movie sparked fear, mystery, and unforgettable suspense in a generation of viewers. But beyond the screams and scares, there are surprising twists and lesser-known facts that many fans might have missed. In this video, you'll get a clear and detailed summary of the film's gripping plot. Plus, I'll share an honest review, what worked, what didn't, and why this movie still keeps audiences on edge decades later. So, if you love suspense, creepy secrets, and classic horror with a twist, make sure to watch till the very end. You won't want to miss the hidden details and powerful moments that make this film a cult favorite. Welcome to Movies Review. If you enjoy deep dives into your favorite films, hit that subscribe button now and join us on this thrilling journey. The story begins in a small, quiet coastal town during summer, a time and place that looks calm and inviting. The ocean breeze, sunny beaches, and warm nights create a perfect backdrop for fun and freedom. But this peaceful town hides something dark, something dangerous just beneath the surface. At the heart of the story is a group of teenagers who have just finished high school and are ready to enjoy their summer. They're close friends, full of energy and dreams, but they share a terrifying secret. One night, during a reckless moment, they accidentally hit a man with their car. Instead of telling anyone, they decide to cover it up. They promise each other to never speak about it again. This promise is more than just a secret. It's a heavy burden that starts to weigh down on all of them. The once carefree summer begins to feel different. The town that once felt safe now seems full of shadows and whispers. The setting of a sunny, peaceful summer becomes the perfect contrast to the dark story that is about to unfold. The entire story revolves around that one terrible night, the accident that changes everything. After hitting a man with their car, the teens panic and decide to hide what happened. They throw the man's body into the water and vow to keep it secret, but secrets have a way of coming back. A year later, just as they think they've moved on, a mysterious figure starts to appear. Someone knows what they did last summer, and this unknown stalker begins to threaten and hunt them down one by one. The group's once solid friendship begins to crack under the pressure of fear and suspicion. The movie builds its suspense carefully. At first, it's small, subtle moments. A strange note, a shadow in the distance, an unexpected phone call. Then the threats become more direct and terrifying. Each character faces danger alone, and tension rises as the question lingers. Who is behind it all, and why? At the heart of the film are themes that everyone can understand. Guilt that haunts you, secrets that poison relationships, and the hunger for revenge. These ideas make the movie more than just a horror story. They make it a psychological thriller that stays with you long after the credits roll. The main cast brings life and depth to this thrilling story. Julie, the strong and determined girl, is the one who carries much of the emotional weight. She is brave but deeply affected by the guilt of what happened. Her journey to survive and uncover the truth forms the heart of the film. Ray is the charismatic and confident leader of the group, but beneath his charm, he struggles with fear and regret. Helen, the innocent and sweet friend, tries to keep peace but finds herself trapped in the growing nightmare. Barry adds a lighter touch with humor, but even he cannot escape the dark forces closing in. The actors work well together, making the friendships feel real and believable. Their reactions to the terror around them bring the suspense to life. Some moments of vulnerability and fear stand out, making us care about what happens to each character. The performances capture the spirit of the 90s teen scene perfectly. Their style, speech, and attitude add authenticity, helping viewers relate to the characters. This connection is important because it makes the horror feel personal and the stakes much higher. One of the biggest strengths of I Know What You Did Last Summer is its ability to create a tense, suspenseful atmosphere. The movie knows when to slow down and build dread and when to deliver shocks. This balance keeps viewers on edge, never quite sure what will happen next. The mystery around the stalker is handled well. Not knowing who the villain is adds to the fear. The film plays with this uncertainty, dropping clues but never revealing everything too soon. This keeps the audience guessing and fully engaged. The movie also does a great job mixing horror with teen drama. It shows real emotions, friendship, guilt, fear, which makes the scary parts even more effective. It's not just about jump scares, but about how the characters deal with what they've done and the consequences. Plus, the film has a strong 90s vibe. From the music to the fashion, it perfectly captures that decade's culture. The soundtrack pumps up the energy and brings back memories for anyone who lived through that era, adding an extra layer of enjoyment. Despite its many strengths, the movie isn't perfect. Some parts of the story feel a little predictable, especially if you've seen other slasher films. The group of teens being picked off one by one is a familiar formula that doesn't surprise much. Also, not all the characters get the attention they deserve. Some feel a bit flat or underdeveloped. This means we don't always fully understand their motivations or connect with their struggles, which can lessen the emotional impact.